Hey YouTube world, how you doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing awesome. You can, and in days like this, I definitely suggest to keep up. To keep upbeat as much as you can. Hope you're staying in and staying safe. I thank you for clicking onto this video, whether it was in the morning or afternoon or night, whatever time it was that you clicked on this video. It caught interest, and I'm just so glad you're here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. Can't thank you enough. Those of you who haven't subscribed yet, please do so. The main purpose of my channel is to help, encourage, and inspire. So if you want to be encouraged and inspired, and then you found the right place. Now again, I'm no doctor or psychiatrist or counselor or anything like that, but I am someone who cares about people. I've been through a lot. I've experienced quite a bit. Um, Not too crazy, but just enough for me to just turn it around and make it um, so that I can help. And in my time of dealing with these things, I was to myself. I kind of pushed my loved ones away, and it became a problem. And so I hope that I can be a turning point in how you feel and your mindset, and that you can be proud of yourself and be happy. And you know what? I'm actually planning on not just or I'm actually planning on doing some fun videos too, coming up. Funny titles, funny topics, so that it's not just all serious and we can have some fun too. So just stay tuned for that. Now, if you haven't clicked like yet, do that, please. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I please share my videos. Um, we can do a lot of good by sharing these videos, and you know, a lot of people are going through something, and specifically, we don't know what that is, but we could touch up on a topic on here that maybe they're experiencing, and we can all be together in that and not feel alone. That's my purpose here. So, uh, today's video, guys, before I get into it, I do need to apologize for my last video. I realize where I was at downstairs was probably not the best place to do it. I don't know why I did it down there, but I'm back in my office, and I learned from some things that may have been a bit of a distraction. So forgive me for that. Uh, I'll do better. But anyways, for today's video, guys, it is titled 5 Teaching Moments. I want to talk about 5 things that I've experienced, or 5 things that I've taken into my life and how I look at things and how I approach things. It's made me better in many ways. And these 5 teaching moments could help you if you look at it that way. If not, I'm sure there's some moments that you've experienced yourselves, and I'd love to hear that. Uh, you know, we're all going through something, and we've all experienced heartbreak and pain, and the idea is that we can find our way out. And I know that you have, and I'm sure there's people who are going through something right now. And so uh, I'm going to share that with you, and I'm excited to do to do so. To do that. Sorry. So these are my mottos, and you can take it however you like. But this is how I live. This is how I, again, approach life and look at things, and just have a um, not an open mind, but just a better perspective, you know. So the first motto, the first teaching lesson has three of my mottos that I live by, but they all are conjoined. They're all together, and they make one big thing. So the first one is live the moment, never fear change, and keep the faith. My second motto is new day, new opportunity. So those are my sorry, I can't count apparently, five, uh, five teaching moments that I've learned in my upbringing. And I'm still learning today, but this just helps me have a clear mind. So, live the moment. Live the moment to me. When I was younger, and I'm sure many of you feel this way, but when I was younger, I was so focused on how others wanted me to be or how they wanted me to look. It brings me back to my video about the bullying. Um, when you're younger, you work so hard in trying to be approved by others that sometimes you change yourself, and it's I for one have done that, and it's not fun. I lose people, I lose myself in the process as well. So, uh, live the moment to me is it motivated me to look to how I wanted to live, to how I wanted to be, and to simply just enjoy the day. We get so caught up thinking about tomorrow or the next thing that we're not in the present. We're not uh, taking time enjoying what we have right now. Does that make sense? So live the moment. That's what that means. Never fear change. I supplied that into my life because things that I have planned, and I'm sure you guys have done that too, that they don't always work out. They don't always work out. Um, Things that I've wanted to do, strive towards, either they take a little bit longer, or sometimes it's a no go for me. Um, and it took me a long time to really accept change. But what how I look at it now is that change is a good thing, especially if something isn't working out. If you're stuck, if you're dealing with so much emotion, it's probably the best thing for you is to change um, what you're doing, whether it's a job or, uh, I mean, sports. I mean, whatever it may be. Change is good. Change is important, and you gotta be willing to take the steps to do that. You know, um, if you're if you don't, you are never gonna know. You are never going to know uh, the possibilities you could be reaching if you don't try. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I am trying to fit this in one video, guys, so hopefully I can do that in time. So bear with me. If not, I may have to do two videos. But again, please forgive me for that. Sorry. My picture frames fell down. Okay. Excuse me for a second. Okay. All right. Keep the faith. Keep the faith is my third for this motto. But that's because it's the most important. Keep the faith. My family my family and friends, my closest people, they hear me say that all too often because it's something that I really had to understand. keep the faith. It's important to me because with me being a Christian, I've learned everything I've ever had to learn, and everything that I'm learning now is because of God. It's because of Jesus. And in my early years, growing up as a little bitty Kyle, I drifted away from God a little bit. And to me, I looked at growing up, because again, when you're young, you're trying to be how others want you to be. You're trying to learn about yourself in the meantime, and it's just crazy, right? But to me, how I looked at it is, if I didn't earn it, I didn't deserve it. And so for me, it was like, hey, God, let me do this on my own. Let me try. And if I don't succeed, then of course I'm going to come back to you. But God doesn't work like that. See, God is in your life forever. As soon as you accept him into your life, he is with you, and he's going to be with you even when you try to push him away. He's going to be with you even more. And that's what I love about God. So again, that's far from the truth, is that, that I had to earn it in order for me to deserve it. No. I found that if there was something that I wanted to reach, if I didn't reach it with God leading me, I would not feel the right way. So that's how God had transformed my heart. So, no matter what you do, no matter what I do, I keep the faith. Now, my second motto: a new day. New day. How I live by that is, if I'm granted another day in this life, which we all take for granted, every day is a blessing. And so I've taken that for granted many times. But how I look at it is that a new day is a new opportunity for me to be better. They all tie in together. So new day, new opportunity, it makes me better. I learn from my mistakes, my previous mistakes, and I don't do them again. I learn from it and I move on, and I try to be better about it. Does that make sense? I'm always learning, and you're never too old to learn. You know what I mean? So yeah, I try to live the best way that I can with the time that I have, because life is short, unfortunately. And I gotta live it the best way I can, and the best way I know how, and that's with these models that I look at, or that I've supplied this to my life, and how I look at things and how I approach things. Because again, if you guys remember a couple years ago, YOLO was a big thing. Who knows what YOLO is? YOLO represents you only live once. And sometimes that's hard for people to accept. But it's true. And so every day that you wake up is a new opportune moment for you to be better than you were the day before. And that's how I am. Again, I still make mistakes. But I'm thankful that I have God in control. I put him first. So, again, guys, those are the 5 teaching moments that I've learned in my time so far. And I've just taken it in. I've adopted it. I've supplied it to my life. And I will continue to live my life the way with these. Sorry. So again, guys, I'm actually thinking about merchandising for my channel with my logo, my help, encourage, and inspire. Like I'm thinking about doing a shirt and some other cool stuff. I'm also thinking about using these mottos and making them into some material or some type of thing that you can wear, attire or backpacks or something. So let me know. Let me know if you guys would like that. Thanks, guys, for tuning into this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Please again hit the like button. Comment down below if there's something that stuck out to you, and you feel. I mean, we could always talk more about it. Otherwise, if there's something you want to add, or even if you want to list some learning things that you've learned over your time, that's a cool thing too. I really recommend that, because in the end, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping others. And that's what I'm doing here, and that's what you could be doing as well. So thanks, guys. See you in the next video.